Hey everybody, this is David B69, not 69, and welcome to another episode of Philadelphia Phillies franchise baseball. I hope you like the new thumbnail. I created new thumbnails. It's like I hated the way it looked, and I couldn't get a thing that looked perfect. So I spent a little bit extra time and a little bit more effort into making something that would look nice. And yeah, I think I did it. I'm pretty happy with it. So anyway, on to our next game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are just so overpowered. But let's see if we can do something with them today. Um, Actually learned a few things today just by sitting around watching TV. Um, that you can change some of these settings, like you go to theme park, and it was like really cool to you can change the broadcast style. You can go 2000, 90s, 70s, 80s, pre-70s. I mean, just modern. It's wild. So yeah, I thought that was actually kind of cool. Um, I don't see the need for it, but it's just kind of interesting. We got some tired players. Um, Interestingly enough, Max Kepler is actually like one of the most tired players in here. I'm gonna throw him on the bench. Um, Nick and Schwarber are gonna switch spots. Just give him the DH time. And I know Kyle Schwarber can play right field, so that will be fine. Um, JT, I'll give another day. And yeah, I think we're good for everybody else. So
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Just missed. One out, base is empty. On the corner for a strike. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Mookie Betts.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I want at the plate with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Roki Sasaki.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one lifted to left. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Sasaki. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 1 out, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1.
Strike.
In the air, out towards right center. Pajes pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Schwarber stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And a strike.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Center field. Marsh moves under it. And there's one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Hernandez, in his 8th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former home run derby champ. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Real Muto.
Catcher J.T. Real Muto.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. In the air, right field. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott, hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
Weston Wilson now at the plate. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog,
No balls,
that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Tommy Edman at the plate. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag and a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting number 5.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Sasaki back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw safe.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. And he swings over the top there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's to third. Hernandez in plenty of time to first, and that is that. Phillies strand one, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Handles, throws to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a foul ball.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in this.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He circles the bases. His second of the year. And we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run. And that's exactly what they needed. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Oh, and it hits the bag at second.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult
Now
to get
batting,
anybody
left fielder,
on that one as
Teoscar
far as you had to
Fernandez.
go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
First and second, one out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up next for
Now
Los
batting,
Angeles,
right fielder,
Andy
Andy
Pajes.
Pajes.
0 for 1 so far. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single.
Now
They
batting,
take the
the center
lead. It's
fielder,
2-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hammered, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Comes
Now
through with the
batting,
RBI.
third base,
Everything was
TK
on time and fluid
Hernandez.
in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
On the ground to the left. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. And midway in the fourth, it's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies 1. Back here, Citizens Bank
Leading
Park,
off
bottom of the
for the
fourth,
Phillies,
stepping in the long
right
ball threat,
fielder,
Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, center field, Edman makes the catch, and there's one gone. JT Real
Now
Muto
batting,
steps
the
in.
catcher,
He's 0 for 1.
JT Real Muto.
First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and Real Muto is out. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Fly to center his first time. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where if you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Nick Castellanos. Fouled off. He was late. And that is out of play.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Stop. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Dodgers,
so
first
far. Here's how the
baseman, number
starters have
5.
performed up to this point. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
On to first, and Freeman is retired.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Fouled off left side. Rojas in his 11th season, 36 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now Weston Wilson.
Left fielder, Weston Wilson.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball one there. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. No margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along.
Now
Two quick outs.
Shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
0-2.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Phillies. Back here in
Leading off for the
Philadelphia,
Dodgers,
here's the shortstop at the
Mookie
plate.
Betts.
Mookie Betts. Sanchez back to work. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting
And next
left
for
fielder,
LA, Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there. Ground ball to Bohm. Fires across the diamond. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Will Smith will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
One out and a runner at second. Sneaks through, base hit. Flying around third is Betts. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other.
Runner takes off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing-eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Edman lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
There's the strike at the knees. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Strike one to Kike Hernandez. And a rope into center field, base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 1. And now here is Harper. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie, didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air. Rojas under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Alec Bohm. In the air, right side. Man at first with one
Now
gone.
batting,
And Kyle
right
Schwarber
fielder,
will come up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. To first, might be two. To second for one.
He's out.
On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back.
Phillies,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher
Number
on the mound.
41.
Joe Ross.
Joe Ross.
Miguel Rojas
Leading
at the
off
plate.
for Los
3
Angeles,
groundouts
second
already. He's 0
baseman,
for 3.
Miguel Rojas.
That missed by a
Counts 1-0.
lot. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Outside
Ball
low, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws.
No, he's
safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now
That's it.
2-1.
Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs.
Boom. Over to stop for one.
out.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
For
summary.
the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
This one in the air, center field. Edman in position. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls.
Now batting.
One gone, runner at first. And now the
Castellanos.
DH, Nick Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stop. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's way high. And it's 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan getting loose as well. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Roki Sasaki out of the game, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
For
Blake Trinan taking over on the
Number
mound.
49.
Hasn't pitched in the last 3
Blake
days.
Trinan.
So digging in,
Now
Weston
batting,
Wilson.
Left fielder.
Get on base here and keep
Weston
building off this
Wilson.
momentum. They're getting closer, but they still got some work to do.
And it's fouled away. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. It just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First
Nope,
pitch,
that's a
and he
ball.
just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, it's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he's lucky enough to keep it fair.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the
48.
8th. Tyler Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it
Will
is.
Smith.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the
Off the
first
plate,
pitch
ball
misses for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Turner with the throw to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Back to the mound, he's got it. Over to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers,
2 down,
center
base is
fielder,
empty.
Tommy
Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings to first, and they get Edman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Baseman, Bryce Harper.
Harper, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Boom. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering upstairs. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. In the air, right field, Pajes. Sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
That's a ball.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high...
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Down quick.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hernandez leading things off and takes a strike.
Nope.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially With 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat.
Stop over to first in time, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 4.
Pitching for
We're
Los
back,
Angeles.
And on the mound is the closer,
Number 59.
Evan Phillips. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Here's JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hernandez makes the grab on the run.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Castellanos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Phillips is just 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball, and this should do it. Betts. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers have won 4 in a row. Sasaki with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, I definitely lost the game, but I don't know how much I could have done. I mean, they got 14 hits off of me. Again, their offense is just very potent. Yeah, I don't. Schwarber had another over. Schwarber had an over. Realmuto had an over. Wilson had an over. So, it is what it is. Sanchez gave up a lot of hits. Could I have taken him out a little earlier? Probably. I mean, hard to say. If you question myself all day. But anyway, until next time, this is Davey B69. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. I'm out.